There is something you cannot find on a search engine. It's yourself. On the other hand, we know almost everything about our leaders, idols, celebrities, but still we do not know anything about ourselves. We think we do, but we do not. Time to brood and figure it out? You can name your favorite colors, personalities, genres, styles, because the things you love or hate are the ones that make you the real you. But who decided on them? Was that really you? Or your mother taught you that pink is for girls and blue is for boys? Or they were your peers and senior schoolmates who told you that some songs are cool and others are not? Did one of your friends tell you which sports team or TV show is popular? Or did your father speak to you on what does best mean? Do you decide something on your own? Now you love something just because others do or hate it just to be part of that group, isn't it? But if we are living by others' decisions, who are we? Indeed, the most important question arises is who are you? People may wonder why do we even need to do this? They do not know the significance of doing so, discovering who we actually are. Will this even make a difference anywhere? So you do not know the importance of meeting your inner self. I am glad that these questions come in everyone's mind because basically we should not go with anything until we know the significance of it, isn't it? So here, I explain why each one of us must get involved in this journey of discovering inner self. I believe that the importance of knowing our inner self is that it brings balance as well as peace in our day-to-day life. If you have never given much time to brood on who you are on the inside, it is obvious that till now you are probably being defined by your identities. It is common for people to see themselves as playing a certain role, maybe a friend, a partner, an employee, or a son, daughter. We spend our lives building us around such identities. If anyone takes that identities away, one would get loose simply because we have little awareness of who we are from the inside. Brood on it. People are not able to articulate his or her authentic vision, goals, beliefs beyond what is imposed in their identities by others. For example, someone who is entrenched in his identity as a daughter sees her entire existence as a daughter only. She will act in accordance with what is best for her parents. She will spend a lot of time with her parents, do things for them, and forsake other things in her life if it is needed to make her parents happy. When it comes to making important decisions, such as pertaining to her life, career, or life partner, she makes sure that her parents approve before she takes any action. Her parents are the central focus of her life. In short, she would be a committed daughter and may forget to be a girl, sister, friend, student, moreover a self-opinionated human. This shows that how a person becomes overly attached to any one of his identities and runs into the risk of that identity crisis when that particular role is removed. Here I am not saying that being a good daughter is bad or being a good parent is bad. That's not true at all. What I have realized with my little life is we spend so much of our life years being the one which is expected from others, from our parents or from maybe our teachers, from our friends or anyone. Not the one who is blissful, strong, powerful, realistic, hardcore, maybe wicked, etc. Eventually what we want. We all should meet the reality and embrace it, and trust me, if you accept it completely, we can really begin the journey to inner self straight away. No matter if we feel jealous, fearful, intimidated, aggressive, and disloyal, or maybe any other negative attribute, we must be audacious enough to accept every attribute in our nature, behavior, or even thoughts with honesty and grace. And we should be competent enough to transform our negativity into positivity. As we all know, the streamline for better life is being a positive soul. So now that we have known the significance of introspection, which includes self-analysis as well, here I am going to furnish you all with some steps that one must follow every single time. These will facilitate you in the beginning of the journey to inner self. Step 1. Staying true to yourself. Each one of us has to stay true to ourselves because if we expect others to be loyal with us, we should be loyal with ourselves first. Initially, it is important to not to lie with our own self. Step 2. Observe our actions. From the way you walk to the way you talk, from the way you take decisions to the way you imply them. In order to who you are on the inside, it is crucial to know how people see you. Generally, people perceive according to your behavior and the way you deal with a normal to a critical situation. Step 3. Try to surround yourself with other positive people having clear vision. Jaggi Vasudeva, commonly known as Sadhguru, is a great personality in India. He says that every being is knowingly or unknowingly encouraged by the people he is surrounded with. I would like to elaborate this by giving a simple example. There is a way a child learns to do things from his parents because he spends most of his time with them. In the very same way, we also get kindled by the actions and behavior from people around us. Their things get transmitted into us, with us being subconscious. Step 4. Keep trying something new and fresh and challenge yourself almost daily. We human beings are species which can be bored by doing the same thing over and over again. A new thing in the schedule would truly bears a greater chance of refreshing our minds. Step 5. Never be hesitant to learn from everything and everyone which is connected to you. Now you may be afraid to ask questions or doubt, not just to the math teacher of your school, or you may fear of the reaction you would get if you doubt on things you have always been taught to believe. But a wise man said, "One who asks is a fool for the next 5 minutes. One who never asks is a fool for a lifetime." Step 6. This is the most important step. Spend time with yourself for 30 minutes. If you are a teenager, you may find this as a source of time passing or fun. Few of you may know about this a bit. Now, before I start telling you the reason behind spending time with yourself the first thing in the morning, this will ordinarily transform you. It will bridge the gap between what you want and what is right for you. This little time spent with yourself will certainly add happiness, confidence, faith, strength, and power for a healthy body and brain. Not to forget heart too.